Right, good evening, lovely people. I'm going to do a bit of, well, it's going to be an experiment actually. I'm hoping it's going to work. So I don't know, might not. I've got so much stuff on my desk. Oh, you could have cleared your desk before you started, Susie Q. No, why be that efficient? Right, I think you can still see. So I'm going to go flower power. So I have picked out, I'm going to show you them on the, so this is the one that I've stamped here. These are all indigo blue stamps. I've got loads of them because I love their sets. This is another one. It might be easier. I can't actually see what you're seeing. I'm doing this one as well, which is that one there. And then I've got a big rose, which is, I don't know. Where did I get that from? Oh, up there. Hang on. I know you can't hear me, sorry. And then I'm doing this big one here as well. Yeah, this was a very French inspired one. Yeah, anyway, right, so yeah, they're all indigo blue. So I've got the big one, that one. This is the little one that I've just stamped, and then I've got a single rose which is on there. Right, okay, that's you all up to date. I've stamped these already because I don't know if this is going to work. But anyway, we're going to play. I've got one of my old chopping boards which I use for my soap making, and what I want to do, I'm trying to get it all in camera. I think you can kind of see. I've got too much stuff on my desk. Hang on. I want you to be able to see that and see that. That'll do. Right, we're close. Okay, put those over there. What I want to do is get my inktense blocks, scribble a bit on here because this is quite a rough surface. Hopefully it'll work. Wet it, stamp these. I'm just going to do it, otherwise I'll sit and talk about it forever. So we're going flower power today, okay, in case you hadn't guessed. I'll just get my inktense bulky poos out. I don't know what colours to do actually. I might go with the sort of purple, maybe the reds. Right, okay. Just gonna whack it down. Oh yeah, it will hold on to there, that's good. Don't think I'm gonna need a load. I'm not gonna see the yellow. It's the only colour matte I've got. I was hoping I had a clear one, but I don't, so. And then I want some greens. Wish we had smelly vision. These mattes really pick up the scent off the soaps. Yep, it's going to be one of them videos. Right. As I say, I'm not 100% certain this is going to work. I'm going to give it a blooming good go. So I'm going to use these, basically, these big ones as backgrounds. I do like to test myself sometimes. So I'm just going to make a puddle here. I don't know what you're seeing. Need it roughly. I can always double stamp it, can't I? Right, okay. So let's get some background stuff going on. I want it quite mishy mushy. Technical term, of course. This isn't the best paper to be stamping on because, oh, see, that didn't particularly work very well. Okay, well, if the inktense doesn't work, I might do is, I wonder if the old crayons would be better. Because they're a little bit more, well, obviously they're waxy because they're crayons. Hang on, let me get in my box. Well, it's giving it a bit of decoration, isn't it? Right, okay, so that didn't stamp very well. Maybe it's too wet. Could that be the problem? I know what I want to achieve, it's just achieving it. No, it's just mush. Okay, right. Kitchen roll. I don't know if the wax is going to be better. Let's try it. These are the Caran water reactive crayons. Not going to over soak it this time. Let's just try one colour first. It's probably just going to be a mess, isn't it? Never mind. We'll keep going. Oh, see, now that's better. We're actually getting the imprint of the roses now, so that is a real positive. Right, okay. Let's do some yellow as well. I don't want it all red. Sorry, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. So just scribble on the mat. Give it a wee spray, not too much. Wash out the brush. Let's try that little single one. Come here. Yeah, because this is more waxy. Wondering if that's why I'm getting a better imprint. Not so much. Kinda. Don't particularly want it all red or all yellow. Okay. What other colour can we do? I should be dipping paper into that, but I don't know if this is going to work properly, so try a bit of pink. Wash out the yellow. This might not be strong enough colour. It's a bit red, isn't it? Purple? Do you get purple roses? I don't know. Yeah, you do. Sure, I've seen purple roses somewhere. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's printing perfectly. Wonder if the other ones will be better with that yellow one. I really like this one, but let's change the colour up. We'll put a bit of dark green and orange. Should we try a bit of orange? Again, not too wet. I think I over wetted the last one, so. why it's going purple, but clearly it wants to, so that's fine. Is it going to be too much? It's going to obliterate that, isn't it? Well, I kind of want the layers, so let's be brave. If it messes it up, we can always start again. Yeah, that messed it right up. That's stamped all right. Well, do you know, I don't dislike it. Look at the tissue we're getting. Should have had a baby wipe. I could have dried that for doing stuff with. Right, I think that's enough of that big one. I really want to get some more of these. I think I want to get some more of these little ones over here. In a really strong-ish colour. Let's try a more vibrant red. You turn into mush. I've got to put that in the middle here somewhere anyway, and then the wordage. Could really do with some leaves. I'm going to keep the camera running. Sorry if I'm just going to kind of wander off here. Let's see if I can get that leaf going. Okay, well, it worked. I think the crayons were definitely the way to go. They're the Caran ones. So I think any watercolour crayon. I have got my Tim Holtz one somewhere, but I don't know. They're here somewhere. I'll clean those all up in a moment. Right, let's get you shifted out of my way. I guess watercolour inks would have worked just as well. I should have probably used those, but didn't. Just want to get some of this water off of here. I think I kind of like that. It's a bit weird. Maybe. Right, let me, oh, I was going to do the same. Hold on. I was going to just dip this in something, and this would be perfect, wouldn't it? Just to give it a bit of colour. I want to keep that whitish. That'll be alright once it's cut out. Sorry, I'm just playing here. I'm going to cut this out, so I might pause you for a minute. I think I need to hit all this with a heat gun just to get it nice and dry before I start trying to stick stuff down. Just dab on some shade and whatnot. Right, let me pause you. I'm going to hit both pieces with the heat gun. I'm going to come back and see what we're going to do next. Who knows? Right, we're all dry, but I feel this is a bit blah. I'm just sort of wondering about adding a bit of alcohol ink to it. I'm not, or alcohol pen. Oh, it doesn't matter if you go over the lines, Susan. It's one of those pictures where you can actually go over the lines because you're going to be cutting it. It's just a bit meh. I'm not sure about this technique, but if you don't know, if you don't try it, you're never going to know. It's my motto in life. Food, crafting, everything. Wasn't quick enough. Sometimes if you're really quick with an alcohol pen, you can splodge them with water. That's a little bit more vibrant. It's a bit scribbly, but we don't care, do we? Right, okay, I'm gonna make that do because I could sit and faff for hours, as we all know. Scissors. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, does it need more? Does it need more, something more defined? As in this big stamp, which was that one there, in the background as well. I don't know. I'm going to cut this out and we'll take it from there. So I'll probably speed you through this bit. Sorry, that was all off camera. I'm literally just fussy cutting around here. These are the Tim Holtz little shears that the amazing Lucy gifted me. Total surprise, amazing. I'll get rid of that bit. Come out. If there's anything that you would like to see me do, as in a genre, I don't know what, like, or just, I don't know, I've done the grunge stage, haven't I? I've gone neon, I don't know, maybe, oh, I'm not very good at the fairy stuff, so I don't think I've got anything in that sort of line of, oh, go through, this mixed media card, that's quite a thick one. Yeah, you'll probably choose that now. But yeah, I don't know, just any sort of, give me a challenge. Or even pastels. I'm not very good with pastels either, but I'll give anything a go. I am a both feet in type grungy person, so whatever. Or abstract, I do like a bit of abstract. I might leave that, oh, I don't know. Let's get in there if we can. Oh, I've just chopped the leaf. Oh no, it's fine. Glue will make it all better. This is a very thick card actually. So I'm pushing my luck a bit. Get rid of the slightly dodgy edges there. Come off. Still can't decide. I keep looking at that background thinking it needs something, but I don't know what. So we're going to have to play around with that. I try to make these as quick as possible, but I know a couple of people said just do you. If it takes a bit longer, just stay with it. So I might have to do that today because I'm not happy with it yet. Right, so envisage that going there and this kind of being the wordage. I'm going to cut it in a weird and wonderful way. Let's go that way and that way. Okay, so does it need, do you know what I mean? Does it need something a bit more definite in the background there? That one might be the wrong one actually, it's a bit big. What did I do with the other one? I don't know. There it is. So that's quite pretty, that one. Maybe that one just in sepia colours maybe? I don't know. Let's try this one. Probably over egging the pudding here a bit, but just seen a bit that I missed. Can't be doing with white edges. You can hardly see it. It's not right, is it? And I don't know what to do. Does it need some like papery flowers? Have I got anything cut? That's the question. And that looks like a normal flower as opposed to one of my weird and wacky things. Maybe I pulled out these. I don't think these are going to be right because they're all sort of circles and things. No, I feel it needs something. I don't know what. Can't put my finger on it. Let me just rummage for a minute. See, that's going to be too much, those in the background there. And these are sort of like meh. They're die cuts. I'm not really since making my own stuff, which tends to blend in lovely. I'm not so keen on die cuts anymore now. Just talk amongst yourselves while I rummage. Oh, none of it's going to fit, is it? I haven't even got a nice big background circle, because that would work. Okay, well, I clearly need to make some shapes, don't I? Mm. I think that'd be too much. Oh, fiddlesticks, I hate it when it goes like this. You just sat here stuck. Right, I think I need to cut something square because that looks, I'm not sure about that actual colour. So maybe baby, I need, so I think black would be too harsh. Right, I'm going to pause you again while I find something. Back in a tick. Right, I think I've got a plan. What's bothering me is where I stamped that brown one here. So what I'm going to do is cover that. I know we did all that stamping there, but we're just going to get over it, okay? I know, I'm just going to, I think this yellow will go quite well. I think down to there will be fine, because that will show up really nicely on there then. Yeah, right, okay. It's got to be just right, and you keep at it until it looks how you want it to look. Well, I do anyway. I'm like a dog with a bone sometimes, though. I'm just like, oh, it's got to work. Right. These are all gel prints, I think, most of them. In fact, all of them. Do I run around the corners? Probably, actually. It's getting really hot in my room. The sun is just going around the corner. But it's been a warm day today. Right, let's try that again. Yeah. It's a classic case of it's never done until the fat lady sings. I'm not hearing her singing at the minute, so I like these three. I think my words are going to go down here. So I've stamped that single rose on some different coloured papers, and I've kind of chopped into it in places where it's not necessarily chopped into. That probably doesn't make any sense, but in my head that kind of works. I'm thinking maybe that one here somewhere, and this last one maybe about there. I'll move that back, that will fit in there nicely. Yeah, so some I cut out full, some I just chopped into the actual design and made them a little bit smaller. Sometimes you just have to sit back and look at it and think, it's not right. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. It should be alright with just glue stick, which is here, because they're quite thin, some of these papers. Wondering about don't want to the same. Right, okay, you really are faffing now, so just get on. So let's put that one there. Yeah, I'm going to overlap there slightly. I can always move over a bit if I need it to. That one there. Straight. Let me in. No. Why? Every time you think you've got it just right, get over. Right about there. I wish I could see straight. Really can't. Okay. Rose. Right, you're thicker, so you're going to have wet glue on you. Put you there. Thinking that one about there. Definitely think that needs to go there. Maybe return it that way. There was something bothering me about those facing the same way. You're very thin, so let's put you just on with glue stick. And that one, I think, just there. Well, it kind of worked, it kind of didn't. I might do a bit of faffing off camera. So you'll see it in the final image, if you like, that goes up onto the YouTube. I don't know whether you follow a lot of stuff, but anyway, there's this big thing about this hype button. I can't find it anywhere. It came to me today where it is. So I was watching somebody else and they said the only way that you can find the hype button, which pushes out smaller channels to other people, is on YouTube mobile. So if you're watching it on your phone, the hype button's there, but just on like normal watching it on TV like I do, there's no hype button. What is the point? Anyway, this was a bit of a disaster movie. I will make it look a little bit better, I think. I'm gonna maybe do something, I don't know what. But anyway, I shall leave it there, and yeah, I'll show you it full up next time, but I'm gonna faff. I'll see you then. Bye.